Hey, everybody. Why am I the only one here? Hang on a second. There we are. Hey, everybody.
It's like you were introducing the host first.
I guess.
And
I
then,
was
I don't know.
I was like, "Why am I so big right there? Why is that happening?" Hello, Danielle. Hello, Nealay. Patel. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Amazing.
All right. Well, we're here. Everyone's here.
Izakaya.
Yeah, Zakaya's here. Lisa's here.
Oh, Lisa. Good to see you.
Terry's here. The only one who is not here is Janice is spending a birthday day with her daughter, Ashley. So, Janice will not be moderating, but we've got Miranda over here, doing some moderating, so she'll be jumping in.
Thanks,
But
Miranda.
great to see you guys. How are you?
Hanging in there, just hanging in there, getting stuff done. So
Yeah. Well, we are stoked to it's time for unboxing. Didn't we just launch this thing?
feels like it, yeah.
Yeah. It really, really does, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Well,
time
it does. I still have my my unicorn balloon.
I love can you keep that there forever?
I was thinking, well, Miranda got it for me for my birthday in September, and I still haven't taken it down. I was thinking about taking it down, but I thought I couldn't do it. I couldn't take it down
Don't do it.
before this unboxing. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I've got some things on the table in front of me that I'm just going to add to the stage. But then, Danielle, we're going to pop over to you because you have your box right there. But look, I've got them all right here. And I even have something bonus that I'm going to talk about later, but we'll look at that. So let's just jump in. Miranda will jump in with moderating everybody when you folks are ready, or if you have questions. But Danielle, whoever it is, whoever you are down there, here you are. Let's jump to it, shall we?
So I'll switch my camera.
All right.
And go to this one.
There we go. Look
and
at that goodness.
And there is one item missing. I've misplaced it, but there's also a little star charm that came with it.
Yes.
So I'm just going to set that here, even though it's on the finished piece I've got to show.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Cute mixes, some basics that are really essential for the patterning, some mini gem duos, size 8 mix, clasp, awesome charm. It's made in Greece, really pretty heart. And this one is also made in Greece, a little star. It's from Passion Fashion. And then these are really cool. These little half moon connectors. I love working with these. These are really, really, really fun. And I'll show you what I did with them. And then there's some stretch magic Apollon like stretch bracelet making. It's a very cool fiber that like you can put a needle into a needle and use it to like kind of sew your pieces together. It has a lot of applications. And then of course table cut strand with the tiger stripes on it. And I went crazy with this theme. I just thought all of these things really, really worked, right? And then I made a little mini gemstone strand. I wanted to include something for a certain type of project that I'll show you in a minute that is gemstone related. So I called this one Tiger Gems. And then I made a custom check strand with some vintage check on there too. So it's pretty cool. And that is the box.
Danielle, it looks amazing. So I want everybody to make sure that they understand that this check glass, the two mini strands, the check glass strand and that mini um, um, semi-precious strand I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move us around here a second. There we go. There we go. I love it.
Yeah.
These strands, these right here, this one, that check glass, and then this little semi-precious, those are ones that you curated with your own talented little hands.
I made them by hand. I did the crimps.
You did. Whoops,
Yeah.
was that me?
I'm not sure if it was me or not. Is it me?
I don't know. I heard thank you. I heard an echo, but that could have been me.
Did too, yeah.
Are you getting an echo from me?
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Okay, good. Shoo. So these were check, and some of these are vintage check.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So good. And look at these little, I call them like little bicones, but they're also like little double pyramids or whatever. So good.
They're really fun. And then I snuck some Little Mermaid glass on there too.
Yeah, you did, which I just
Really
love. Look at those. They're so gleamy and shiny, right? I love it. Then this one, Danielle, we have to talk about this because you can't just say, oh, this little strand. This is some Galaxy Tiger Eye that's been micro-faceted in this kind of, I don't even know what to call this shape. It's almost like a lantern shape, right?
Yeah, I think so. And it's really intricate, the cutting on it. Very pretty.
And I know you had a limited amount of these. We do have, I want to let you folks know, in the Neon Notebook extras, and Miranda will link it in the chat. In the Neon Notebook extras, we do have, if you love these strands, we have a few of these. We have a few of these. I'll tell you, we have a few of the mixes, a few of these strands. So we do have some extras. If you're like, oh my gosh, this mini strand is a maze. This check glass strand is a maze. I need another one. They're available now, but get them now and check out so that we don't run out. This also has tourmaline in here. And so this tourmaline, they're in some different color. And since these are natural stones, right, Danielle, the colors are going to vary just a little.
Yeah, definitely. And when I made them, I tried to kind of match them up. So, for example, tourmaline has a lot of different colors. There's some greens, there's some bright pinks, there's some more pinky ones that are more peach colored. And so I tried to match it to your galaxy. So if you had a galaxy with more peach tones, I pulled in the peach tourmaline, and with intention, made every single one. They're all unique.
So great. And then these little ones on the end, these are microfaceted as well, right?
They are. They're I believe they're called Tibetan.
Yeah, that's Tibetan style.
I've been calling them the tigers, the little tiger stripes.
Yeah, the tiger stripes. And those are also microfaceted, and they have that mystic coating.
Yes, that's right. How do they do that? I'd love to know how they do that.
I think it's in like a fuming process at the end of the treating of the stone. But all of these things are so proprietary, right, Nealay? We want to know. I'm sorry, you're covered by the banner. I can just see your cute but you know, when we ask our vendors, so how's this done? They kind of nod and smile at us a lot. And I'm all, oh,
yeah.
I promise you, I'm
never got it clear. I need to do some Googling on it and see what the actual process looks like. But it's always,
I just know I really like it.
Yeah, same. And this one's so good. Now, you put some charms in there. I'm going to put my charms in my hand too. These are so delish, right?
They have this just the so like 90s notebook vibe. I love it.
They're so good. Now, what we did, and it is true, Lori, Danielle always goes over and above with everything she does. Danielle does,
Thanks.
and Nealay, let's not leave Nealay, our Nealay, out of that equation. If anyone is the epitome of over and above, it is my friend Nealay. I'll tell you
I would
what.
say the same about you,
Absolutely.
Kate, to be honest. I think
No.
this is just a pretty good trio of hard workers and creators.
We are. It's really true. It is true. We're all a little extra, which is why I think we get along so well.
Extra is
So
right.
let me show you what we added over here at Bead Shop. Now, Danielle, when you sent us these, I'm going to highlight my palm here for just a second. When you sent us the box and we were talking about what it is you were going to be carrying, you showed us these amazing charms from our friends over at Passion Fashion. And these have an enamel. It's kind of like an epoxy, but they call it enamel heart in the center. And it's like a little charm. Can you folks see the back of that? How there's depth in there? And this, you guys, I'm going to use this with UV resin.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to do something secret in the back of here. Like,
Secret.
I don't know, maybe a picture of Chris and I, or maybe
Aw.
Alfred T. Pickles, or maybe the three of us. I don't know, something like that. But these heart charms, and Alita just said she loves the heart charm and she's not a heart girl. Same, right? I love them. So we have the gold, the red in the gold and the silver, and we have this turquoise in the gold and the silver. And these will be perfect, I think, for resin or even polymer. You could put polymer clay in the back of this and bake it.
I was thinking even epoxy clay would be really cool.
Epoxy clay, like our friend Christy Friesen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
The epoxy clay queen. I just think these are so charming, and literally, and they're so like substantial without being like overly heavy. These are they're kind of chunky, but in the best of ways. So if you like this red one, this is the red one that comes in your kit. You can pull in the red in the gold and then this turquoise in the silver and the gold. And they go with my nails. I had my nail polish changed.
I love that.
It's so pretty.
Beautiful.
We went to see Chris Isaac on Wednesday, which is a whole other story that I won't get into, but he came to Fresno to play. And I'm like, no one loves shiny silver more than Chris Isaac. So I had to do it.
I applaud.
Yeah, the quality, the feeling of these is so high quality.
It was the best. Oh, Terry's saying she doesn't see the red on silver. Can you check it, Miranda, and see if it's launched? Miranda's checking it. Sorry, I thought I got everything. But that'll be up in just a second because we have plenty of them. Also, we've gotten this star charm, which I love. I just want to put 2 of these on a pair of earrings, ear wires, and just wear them. I love them.
Yes. I'm so glad you got those in. I'm so glad you got the other finishes too. And colors.
And so, so we got some alternate colorways. We got kind of the black. It's kind of like a charcoal gray. Can you see that with the swirl? We have
so 90s. I love it.
Right? We've got the silver one to match my nails. Yes. Maybe I'll just wear the silver stars. I love them. And then we got the glitter in the black too. And this would make a great earring. You could do one of the light and one of the dark so that they're mismatched. In the 80s, I was the queen of mismatched earrings. Just ask my mom.
That's so neat.
But with my asymmetrical haircut and the short earring and the long earring, I'll just tell you, class of 84. I think we did this last time, 84 ever. We'll do it again. So these guys. And these are all in our just in section. And then Danielle, you grabbed this clasp, which I love. This toggle.
I love it too. It's very unique. And the way that I used it, what I like about it is that it puts the clasp right next to the connector.
Yeah. I'll go back to your to your piece right there.
But I just, with a simple jump ring, a 6mm jump ring that's in your Studio Basics, I just linked it just like that. And then the same thing on this side. And it's the perfect color match. That was the other thing I really liked about all the samples I checked out. This was my favorite as far as the match.
Yeah, I just love it. Now, we also launched, Danielle, you have that half moon component. We also launched it in the gold as well.
Yes.
So it's in, and I'll grab one and show you folks a little bit later, but we grabbed it in the gold. Unfortunately, in the this toggle, we have it both in the shiny silver and an antique silver. We weren't able to get any of the gold, but when we are able to, we'll add them. You can use another toggle or another clasp. Any of our great like little like magnetic clasps, stuff like that will go with all of these. So you can kind of peruse and see what you like there.
There you go. That's all it needs.
Yeah, isn't it
I'm
great?
sneak peeking it. Yeah, it's just so simple. It's really nice.
I really love that.
Aw.
And then we've had table cuts on the mind here. Oh, thanks, Miranda. The red heart is up.
It should be.
Okay. And did you tag it? Will you tag it just in
I did.
and move it to the top?
I think the schedule is just off.
Oh, okay. Move it to the top because I don't know if it did or not, but perfect. Okay, great. And Terry says it's already in the basket. Teamwork.
Go Terry.
I think that the scheduling thing, there was a glitch there. No surprise. We are in such love with table cuts. And Danielle, this one with your tiger stripe that you chose with these and the tiger stripe with these, this is such a perfect match.
So fun.
Isn't
I love putting those
together.
Isn't
Couldn't
that
go
great?
any better together.
And the thing that I love about these table cut strands is that they have a curated feeling to them without you, Danielle, having to curate each bead. I mean, don't get me wrong, all three of these are amazing together. But I love that with these table cuts, it's a pretty thoughtful strand for a pre-made strand. Does that make sense? Did that make any sense?
Oh,
to anybody?
absolutely.
I felt it was really
Absolutely.
thoughtful choices that they made with these.
Yes.
Like, look at this one. Look at that little window.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. That one looks very,
Hmm.
it's got such depth to it.
So vintage. So vintage. Oh, great, Liz. You got your box. Pardon me. Sorry, my voice is so
Yes.
rough. All boxes that were on pre-order shipped, and we've been shipping them as you order them every day. That's a priority. We get them out. So if by any chance you pre-ordered and you didn't get a confirmation email, please let me know. We've checked and double checked and triple checked, but you never know what's going to fall through the cracks around here. So, so just make sure that you've got, if you haven't received it, that you have an email that has your pre-order in it. Now, Danielle, before we talk about these seed beads, you snuck something in here. Nealay, have you ever worked with the mini duo?
I've worked with regular gem duos,
Yeah.
and I actually came up with a project for one of the Sundays using those exact mini duos. I'm very excited to show you later on.
I can't
But
wait to see.
they
We're
were
going to do
great.
the projects next after Nealay walks us through his box. But I will tell you, I haven't really had my hands on mini duos before, and I kind of love them. I'm going to be using them in a lot. Not kind of love them. I super love them. I super
Super.
mini duo love them. I guess.
Right, exactly.
Is what I want to say. I'm starting a journey with embellishing bead embroidery next week, and I'm going to be using mini duos in that liberally, and we also have more mini duos that we're launching next week. So it took you, Danielle, to get us on the mini gem duo train. And I have
Oh,
Can you
this.
make the window bigger? I want to see.
Yeah,
That
bigger
looks
Let me
for
so
show you.
Alex.
So
Yeah.
see, here's the
Oh,
difference between
that's
there's the regular gem duo.
But
And
could you
here's the
imagine the
mini.
minis? It'd be adorable.
It'd be so adorable. It'd be
I mean,
an earring perfect size.
look
So
at that.
cool.
Look at how cute they look together. So
Mhm.
we'll have a whole bunch that are launching next week. Really great colors. But I'm going to be using these in, if you've been following along with our bead embroidery odyssey that we're doing, it's going to be really, really fun. So thank you, Danielle, for, prodding us to get these guys in. I'm super excited about it.
Thank you for getting them. I'm the bead pusher.
I love it. Stacy's saying she's doing an unbox along, such a colorful
I
and
love
fun
that.
way out of winter. I love it.
Yay,
Ooh.
Stacy.
Hey,
I got to
Stacey.
hang out with Stacy in Tucson.
Oh, that's so great. Love it.
Yeah, we can see her for a
Kimberly's
second.
saying she got her Danielle box yesterday and stashed my Nealay box to open today with all of you, and and it's in a safe place and hiding from her.
I put a
You're
sticker
not
on my
alone.
thing. Don't open.
You're not alone. So Danielle, talk us through. You've done some proprietary mixes here that you've done with with yours here. So why don't you talk about those? And I'm going to do something crazy.
Oh, yes. Cool.
So you talk
So
about
the
those, and I'm gonna.
inspiration here is really just, because of a lot of the 90s nostalgia, Trapper Keeper style stuff had rainbow. Like there was rainbow all over it. And so I wanted to do something unique that wasn't just the solid colors, but you still get a rainbow. And so that's what I did there. I just put together and then I named them kind of fun names like Strawberry Unicorn Mix.
Mhm.
And then this one I just called the Sunshine Mix because it feels very sunshiny. I did a Lily Pad Mix, which gets your blues and greens in there. And then I did a purple one, which is very sweet. So it's mixing
Very
your...
sweet.
Yeah.
Love that.
You did a brighter violet. That's more like, even more of an 80s vibe there, but then it kind of mutes down with that wine, more muted mauve-y kind of purple. And then you just need a good basic black and white so you can do some of the patterning I had in mind. And then I did an 8-0 mix because there's a need for some 8-0 sizes and some of the things I wanted to do. So this one, we changed the name on this one because I had originally named it something that was already shared a name, and I keep forgetting the new name that we gave it. But it's cool.
I'll tell you. What's the new name, Miranda, we named it. I'll tell you, it's right here.
Did we go with grape Kool-Aid or?
Yes, raspberry grape Kool-Aid.
Oh, good. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was the original or not. But yeah, so this one is a mix of, actually, it's kind of surprising. It's got some Montana blue in there. If you can kind of see it. I love Montana blue. And then it's got a really nice Duracut color. And then you've got an AB finish rainbowy purple. So this is your space background for like some of the images that were coming to mind when I was looking at the theme.
Oh, I just love it so much. I'm going to go ahead. I've got mine sitting right here. I'm going to mix these together.
I love that. And you inspired me with the first project. What I did is I took a capful of each mix and made a little miniature.
Oh, see, you can make a little mini mix. Like you don't have to mix them all, right? Like Danielle's saying, get a little capful like that.
Yeah, that's basically then a whole separate color palette.
But I'm doing it all. I'm going to do it.
What?
Yeah, the capful won't give you very much. It'll give you just a tiny bit, like just to do one earrings pair. But if you want to have like a lot of
Look at that.
Look, I'm putting in half
I'm
the
putting in
black.
the black. Oh, okay.
I am. I'm just going to go for it.
Oh my gosh.
You know me. Why not?
Oh, I love it.
And the white. All right. Let's stir it with a neon pen. Hang on. Here's a neon pen I'm going to stir it with.
Ooh.
Oh, excellent.
Someone is asking in the chat, you guys, what's a Trapper Keeper?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
They're falling for Daniel.
So
Yeah,
I
so-
spent a ridiculous amount of time actually searching my parents' garage at one point, trying to find mine because I swore I kept them, but I could not find them. They were okay.
my
So
God.
like
God.
they had plastic over what was like a cardboard insert with some really cool image on it, and on the top side it was a flap that was Velcro that opened, and you open
Right.
it up and it has a 3-ring binder opening and close thing inside, and it had like a pencil pouch and it had like
Mhm.
folders and
And
ridiculously
the
cool stuff.
folders kind of folded over so your stuff didn't fall out. That was the whole thing,
Yes.
was that since it had a flap over it, it kept all your stuff inside. Now, my Trapper Keeper was just blue, like this color of opalon right there, because I think I got it in 7th grade. So that was, I don't know, maybe in the late 70s, maybe. But I loved mine so much. Mine was blue. But then when all the neon ones and everything came out, I might have aged out maybe, but maybe not. Look at this.
Wow, look at
I
that.
put this mix in one
Gorgeous.
giant tube.
It literally looks like
See, that's
I
cool.
know. I love it so much. So
is awesome.
that's what I did with I don't regret it. I regret nothing.
I don't regret it. I think it's good.
I regret nothing. If you folks want to, we do have some of these tubes individually. So if you did want another set of individual tubes, go grab them, and then you can make this mix with like half of your black, and then you can also have them mixed like Danielle. So if you want them, we do have them. I love it. I love it. I love it. One last thing, Danielle, I wanted to mention. You added opalon, right?
Yep.
And that's a fresh, I'm going to put yours back in the center. That's a fresh stringing material for us. We have launched not only this opalon, we've also launched it in black, and it comes in some different sizes. So there are a couple of sampler cards that you folks can order, and it has the different sizes, the 0.5, the 0.7, and the 1 millimeter on it too. So if you want to, but the 7 is a really great middle of the road to have.
It's a really nice, it fits your check beads. And then the other cool thing about it is that you can bring it through a needle and work with it doubled.
Mm-hmm.
I think is it gives me ideas for using it in bead weaving, which would be really fun to try.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Hey, Nealay, do you have any of your silver silk companion kits left?
I have got, I think, 25 left.
Okay, Danielle,
yeah.
I mean, Miranda's going to go drop the link in the chat so you folks can find that. But on that note, I guess, Nealay, shall we take a look at what's in your box? Because I've got mine right.
I would love for you to dig into my box.
I want to look.
I know.
here.
I was hoping that you could unravel it and get like your first response to it.
Okay, shall I?
Yes.
Okay, here it is. All right. I feel so like internet influencer. Shall I do
You
this?
are one. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna unbox it.
Oh yeah, tap your nails on it. That's
Yeah,
really...
tap my nails.
Yeah.
Okay. Terry is saying, and that's the thing, I'm gonna find it. Oh, stop the presses. Kimberly found her Nealay box, so now she's got both of them. Thank goodness.
Oh, good.
You're all set, Kim.
Okay.
Wait till you guys see the projects, especially.
Yeah,
the boxes are
I cannot
amazing.
wait.
You guys are gonna drop your jaws with the projects that we've got planned.
So I have to admit, I did peek in this one. Okay.
I think you had told me that before.
Yeah. And I'm just going to go straight to this right here. Straight to this. This is Capture Chain in Rainbow. It's so delish. So talk about this a little bit, Nealay. What's going on with this chain?
Absolutely. So I create silver silk with my hands and a machine, and so that is like pretty much Nealay made.
Right?
And it goes through a two-step process. There's a 2 millimeter silver, it's a brass core silver plated ball chain
Mm,
that I run through the machine with rainbow tinsel. And so that's like sort of the first application of the
there it is.
knit technology over it. And then, yeah, so if you peel it back, you can kind of see the layers there. And then I run it through a second time. So after we kind of recalibrate the machine to run the silver wire over it. And then once I get the size kind of, nice and compact where it looks good, I run the whole thing and monitor it because sometimes it doesn't really behave the way I want it to, but machines do that. So after that, I chop it up into pieces and put them in kits. You
I
guys.
just love it, Nealay. And this is a kid exclusive, is that correct?
Yeah, I had a few left over that I threw into the pop-up shop, but I think they're mostly sold out.
Mhm.
Silkies get their hands into the pop-up shop and take everything off the shelves. So, which is great for the support I receive. It's just sad that I don't have too many extras because this is very much a handmade product. Look at that. Now I
That's so
could see some beautiful fringe being bead woven into the knits with
Same.
that bead
Yeah.
mix. So
Look,
pretty.
and then you have another, this is a pipe chain.
Yeah, that's pipe chain. That one's a standard color to my silver silk lines, my family.
Okay.
And it's a red coral silicone tubing that has red wire that's woven over it. And it's about 3 millimeters. So close to the pearlesque chain that we looked at, or the capture chain that we looked at in size. But
Just
it's more stiff. Like it's got a heavier body to it.
right,
or a
because that
robust body.
pipe chain that's in the center,
Mhm.
it's really gorgeous. The metallic red over the top, I
Mhm.
just love it. It
Yeah,
really is great.
that was a really
I love
fun one to make.
Now you also have, so you've got some other strands in here. I'm going to highlight these. And this ombre, we were talking about ombre being kind of a trend that the two of you saw in Tucson.
Yes. Gradient strands are my jam.
They
And
really
so,
are.
like, any strands that Danielle and I found were, I think, more toward the gradient route. It's just nice to have a variety of
Mhm.
colors to work with. And the best way to go about that is to find the strands that have a little bit of everything. And so this particular theme, Neon Notebook, was perfect. Like the check glass strands that you've shown, all the way to the seed beads. It was just like it was going to be inevitable color explosion,
Yeah.
and so the gradients are just kind of playing into it.
Yeah, it's really great. It's really, the colors are, they speak neon, but they are very kind of pastel-y, so it's not,
Watercolory for sure. It
yeah,
was like
watercolor.
this is sort of the crystal side of where I
Yeah,
think Danielle's project box is the brights and like
yeah.
the opaques, and mine is like I don't know. I think we're both all over the place, to be honest. It's our strength and our weakness.
Well, I really love it. This one, these are lava beads,
Lava beads, yes, in multicolors. I was like, this screams bold, unapologetic.
right?
I had to have them. I had to give them to you guys. I
I
don't have
love
any
it.
extras of those. So
And
they're all
look, oh, they're all in the kits. It's a
yeah.
kit exclusive, bundle exclusive. Look at how great it looks with these. I'm going to dump these out again because I want a little more flavor in here. There we go. I loved how they looked in the tube, but I also like how they look as a background to these beads. There we go.
You do.
Look
There's just
at
something
that.
stunning about that. It makes me so happy.
And these are a 4 mil, I think.
Mm-hmm.
4 millimeter.
Yep. 4
Really
millimeter.
pretty, really
Love it.
bright, saturated color.
Yeah.
Then what we've got here is this bag of just goodness.
Yeah, it's just a little like mini bead mix with some rainbow crystals, some the ones you're picking up are dyed agate beads. They're so
Right.
pretty.
They also have some of the galaxy kind of feel to it. Look at how
Mhm.
nicely it goes with Danielle's check glass strand and
That yeah, the gemstone strand especially.
yeah.
That's kind of the fun thing about this is that Danielle and I work pretty close to get our palettes aligned the
Mhm.
best way we can, but still be, kind of have our own flavor to it.
Yeah, individual for sure.
Yeah, we play well into each other's palettes.
Definitely.
Look at these guys. These, kind of agate, dyed agate.
Yeah, also dyed agates. Those are so pretty. Again, just multicolor and
Yeah.
fun, faceted too, which is got a little bit of a different texture to it.
Look at how cool those look great with that mix. And the thing now, way back in the day when I first started selling beads a billion years ago, dyed was kind of this word that we didn't wanna hear, right? But with technology now and why the coatings and stuff are so proprietary with our vendors is that it's become so sophisticated that they are very color stable. Don't worry about saying, "Oh, it's dyed, is it gonna rub off?" or things like that. So it just gives us a whole other color palette to work with, which I love.
I
Um,
absolutely agree. I have no reservations about the dyed
mm-mm,
stones today, and it's truly like the color is what I'm looking for, and
yeah,
the facet, and just how good the stone quality is.
it really is. And since the 2 of you really have hand curated all of these so beautifully, that all of the components go together so well. I love these, what are these? Just quartz? What is this one, Nealay?
I believe they're faceted dyed jade.
Dyed jade. Yes, yes, yes. That's
Yeah,
right.
sort of teal. I think that's my soul color. I always pick up these sort of turquoise blue
Yeah.
stones, even if they never sell. I'll just keep them all.
Look at how great I wanna build this earring
The
right now.
gold with it. Oh
I
my
wanna
goodness.
go this hoop above
Yeah.
this and then wire wrap that together,
Ugh, earring.
right?
Easy. So beautiful.
It also looks just great like that.
Mm.
Or if you're worried about weight, just like
Oh,
that,
yes.
you could put here's another, bunch of your glass right here. These
Mhm.
glass ones are really I love this muted palette. You could go instead of the gold. Look at how that runs into the silver right there.
Yes. And those have that rainbow flash to them too. So they're sort of
Mhm.
like the mermaid glass, but in
Yeah,
gray. So, yeah, the silver one really brings it
it
together.
really does, brings it forward.
Mhm.
And it also let's take a look at you've got these that also have that mermaid. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the silver ones. Oh.
Mhm. They look really, really great. Now you've also put a bunch of crystal
Mhm.
in this.
Yeah, I
This
kinda went a little, like, overboard with the amount of rainbow. I did, like, a scoop of, like, just random ones, so everyone's got
Mhm.
different scoops
Has
of.
different stuff. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, that big one is nice, just an easy bracelet focal if you wanna use it for that, or a little necklace focal. Cute
Look
with the
at
star, I
that.
love
It's
that.
really cute with the star. Then there's some shapes. Your shapes may vary, but there are hearts,
Mayberry, yeah.
butterflies. This one has kind of a cool little bicone.
Mhm.
There's another kind of bicone thing happening here.
Yeah, I think, like,
So
some had stars, some had it was just a mix of different ones,
yeah, it's really great. And it all has this AB coating,
mhm.
which I really like. But it's a nice handful, and again, it goes really well. See that how that
It's so different
AB
gold.
how
I
that
will wear gold.
Yeah,
day.
really makes that AB pop
Mm-hmm.
really beautifully. And you could hoard these, use this as the charm, string them on Opalon, and you'd have a really great, cool,
Amazing. I think
stretchy.
that'd be the way to go. We'll add
Right,
this to the stretch bracelet party that you guys have
right?
been
I mean,
mentioning.
look at how these guys go in there, and you could throw
Ooh.
in your white seed bead.
Mhm. Mhm.
Be really, really fun.
That would be great.
And so you can pick up extras of Danielle's mixes here. We still have some of the check glass strand, and we're calling this the Tiger Gem strand. And Nealay has about 20 of his bundle boxes left. So head on over. We linked it in the chat over here. It's back there somewhere, or you can read. Oh, here we go. It's right here. So just
There we
go right over
go.
to Silver Silk and More, and it's there.
Thank you.
And then you can find more of the kits, more of the collection, all of that. So if you just go over, you'll find it there. Now, Nealay, what am I missing? You have also a little bundle of findings here.
Yeah,
Which
I almost forgot about that.
right. I'm not going to open them because I'm afraid I'm going to lose them. Well,
yeah, it's like the standard. There's a pair of.
Let me just get these findings out because I love this earwire finding that you put in there.
Thank you. Yeah, I had some extras from another campaign I was running with bundles, and I guess I picked up extras, so I was able to include them into this one.
Yeah.
I need to get more of them though. I'm in love. But yeah, you got the single strand end caps in silver.
Yes.
Those are tarnish resistant, made of brass, 5 layers of plating. Same thing with the lobster claw. Because
Right.
I love my box-shaped lobster claws, and maybe that's just a personal preference, which I've imposed on people.
I do too. No, I love this, the sleekness of this. And Nealay, I love how they're branded. I just love it. They look
That was a surprise to me when I got them. I was like, oh, they could put my logo on it.
Yeah, I'm in. Look at this nice ear wire too. That's really gorgeous.
Yeah, Danielle has also requested I pick up more of those. So I think, I need to make her dreams happen.
No, I agree.
Yes.
Look at how good. Where's the shiny one? Here, no. Oh, no, the shiny gold. But this, look at how great just putting this on the ear wire looks. I mean, you could just do.
Oh, love it.
You could also just do a mix.
I always go back to gold. The mixed metal does not faze me. I am here for it.
I am too. I am too. I love
Okay.
the mixed metal. I love it.
So I'll take 2 of those.
Perfect. Coming your way.
Yes.
Yeah, so now of course I have a mess on my desk, which I love. So why don't we look at projects? Danielle, why don't I pull your screen?
Yeah. And I forgot to mention it. There were ear wires in there. I'm sorry, guys. It was.
Oh yeah, there are, and I'm sorry, I should have mentioned it too. There are ear wires in Danielle's box as well.
We all need basics, so it's all good.
Let's see if I can get this all to fit. I need to raise up. Sorry. Here we go. There we are. Now we can fit it all on one screen.
So that first one, I'm going to show this here, the confetti earrings. You're launching that one tomorrow, right, Danielle?
Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to do a class on that tomorrow. And there's some variations you can use to create this. Like tomorrow I might teach one where I just use strawberry unicorn in place of the confetti. So you can see different looks that could be achieved. But what I did for the mix here, I was inspired by a meeting we had where you showed me the idea of kind of mixing them up. And I loved that so much that I took a capful from each of the 4 colorful mixes. So I didn't include the black and white, but I just took a capful of each one of these. And this is what I have left from that endeavor after making both of the earrings. And so that was
quite
what
as cavalier as I was with just throwing these mixes in. I love those earrings. I'm going to make them. I love them.
And I was thinking earlier when you were holding up the stars, the ones that have like the black finish inside, this lends itself really nicely to putting a charm. So the way that kind of ended up ending the ends, it ends with one of the little 4-drop sections, and you've got a little spot for a charm there.
Charm right there. Yeah.
If you don't want a charm, you just keep them together, and I've been wearing them just like that. And they're really fun like that.
Yeah, they're really great. Love.
Thank you.
And so is this going to be a pre-record or a live, Danielle?
It's a live, and the pattern's already ready for you to find on the website.
Great. So if you go over on Beach, and I'll do a little, we'll do a little tour so everybody can find everything as well after this. But those, I love them. Love. Thank
you. I really enjoyed making them. They're fun to make. They're pretty quick too. They don't take very long to put together. And so the next one does take a little longer to put together. I probably will do this one as a pre-record just because it's got so many steps.
Yeah, that one's coming up on the 7th, right? That's the wild loom.
Yeah.
Really?
And so it's really, the looming doesn't take super long time as far as just doing a loom project. You know how setting it up, and I was going to go through all the steps of doing the weaving and of the warps and everything. And then what I did is I made it exactly 1 bead shorter than this finding would call for typically, so I could put fringe down the edge because I really wanted it to have more happening, right? Than just, but these little half moon connectors ended up being so easy to attach. They stitch right on 1 for 1 with the 11-0 when they're on their sides like that.
Really great. And we do have them, folks, in the gold. If you're like, I'm going to make a silver one, and then I'm going to make a gold one, maybe with the warmer tones or whatever. You could also, they'd make a great earring component too. You could just loom part of that to do an earring component or a pendant even, right?
Absolutely. And actually, Leslie Pope has a pattern that she did where she used these as, I think she brick stitched onto it and then has fringe.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
She's going to join me on a live in March, and we're just going to go crazy with the box.
Oh,
she's got one headed her way.
Oh, so, I love it.
So many things you can do with these. They're really fun. So I'm so glad you're getting the gold. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, and they're up. They're up and ready. So ready to go. That's awesome. Oh, I can't wait for that live with you and Leslie.
I can't wait too. Hey, if you want to join us, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Let me know the date. And I'll add it to the newsletter. I mean, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's do it.
And Leslie says she has a photo, so she's still working on the pattern. But.
Oh, okay. I love it. That's great.
For this one, the loom pattern for this is already available too. If you want to get a heads up, if you're somebody who does looming, you already know how to set up your loom and everything, you can get started creating this pattern right now. The pattern's available. What I still owe you guys is the illustrations and instructions for attaching the finding and doing the little fringe pieces. So I'm going to get that done before the 7th. Great. And that is class number 2, project number 2.
So awesome. Then next we've got, is it Pattern Party is next?
That was the one that I was thinking would be a cool transition there. And so
look at those patterns, and it is indeed a party.
I had a really fun time with this.
Love
it.
And
so what I did is I took all my leftover colors, and I really wanted to do this with orange and black, but I had used a lot of the colors in the first 2 projects. So I made a green like frog tiger.
I love it.
And you could do this with the purple as well. Or if you pick some extras, I was thinking I would love to do one where the background is the sunshine mix and the stripes are black. Wouldn't that look cute? That'd be very
great. And is that loomed as well, Danielle, or is that
no? This one's 2-drop peyote.
2-drop peyote. Okay.
And in that one, I was going to show a little idea for putting
Oh,
on
the
a
border.
jump.
Look at that. It's just a little tab. Terribly clever. That also goes really well, Danielle, with, I keep going back to these, but I'm a little obsessed with them. If I hold this heart up,
Mhm.
that blue and green tiger stripe goes really nicely with it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's amazing with that.
And we've got more. If you really love this toggle, folks, we do have more of these if you want to get extra ones, because this toggle would also be great on that bracelet.
Well, yeah, and my original idea was before I got inspired to attach it to this finding by that how well it matched was that you can just stitch over this ring like that.
Mhm. Right.
And so I may experiment with that as well for ways to finish this kind of bracelet. And then you and I had some ideas we were throwing around for other ideas there for how to finish them. So,
Right.
I mean, there's just a lot of stuff we could do together. This one was, I'll give you guys a heads up. I was running real low on black when I made this. So I actually had to borrow from a second tube. But this was just like a bonus one that I threw together because I wanted to do something that really went with the earrings. And so this is the confetti bracelet to go with the confetti earrings.
It's really attractive.
Thank you. Yeah, Janice said she liked this one too. I feel like I need to
Yeah.
send her this one. So
It's really, it has a lot of like movement, and it's a very, it definitely has a lot of pattern, but it also, all that pattern really works together really beautifully.
it feels really 90s to me.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
It's so fun. And then this is just a brick stitch with 3 stack. And I don't know what this is yet. It could be an earring. It could be a brooch if I put on the
I was
back.
like, I really want it to be a patch.
Mhm.
I know, that's the vibe I had too. Like, what if I just glued Velcro on the back of it? I mean, would that be crazy?
Well, I did this with the bead embroidery, Danielle. I just
Oh.
used some felt.
On the
And
back.
can you see how I use my pinking shears? I cut out that heart shape in the felt, and then you can just attach your pin back to that. And depending on that size, I mean, it looks like yours might be a little bit bigger. You could make a, a patch or something that's a little bit larger, but that would look great on a backing like this. You could just stitch it on.
Oh, that's so cool. I would love to learn how you do that. I'm gonna have to tune in.
Well, you just get a piece of felt and cut it into a heart shape.
I like how you attach it. Do you glue it to it or do you stitch it on?
You know what? You could. I think on the other one that I did, I might have glued, but you can definitely stitch. And I just drew a little template. I don't even know where it went. It's floating around here somewhere. But I cut it out. The stiff felt we have linked on our Amazon store. So it has some body of its own like this. So
I
it's
love
not
that.
floppy. And then we have a nice pin back that has it's a round back to it. That's nice, and that's a little bit bigger, but we have other pin backs as well. But I love this stiffer felt. I do a lot of my embroidery patches and stuff on this as well. And then with the pinking shears, I think it gives it a nice, you can see, I'll put it on Nealay's. You can see that how it gives it that pinked edge. So it has a little bit of intentional design on it, and just kind of heart or a diamond shape or a moon or whatever. But it's a nice fun way to create a patch or a pin.
That's so cool. That's a really neat way to use those.
And you could very easily get like some of Nealay's crystal and stitch it to the bottom, or up on the piece or whatever. It would look great.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh.
It's the resin ring on it and have that beaded piece. That would look amazing. Really fun. Really fun.
You guys, I have some awful news. I gotta get going.
Oh, it's okay. No, can we see your projects real quick?
Yeah, come on, Nealay.
I can do a flash and go. It sucks having a day job. What can I say? But
Oh,
you
I'm
know,
so sorry, Nealay. We should have planned this better.
Yeah, we should have had you go first.
absolutely fine. I could do this real quick, and then yeah, it's just like, meetings. Who does meetings on Fridays? First of all,
I
Right?
know, isn't there supposed to be no meeting Friday?
it should only
Right?
be meetings on a Friday.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
This one we did already in the last Sunday, and there's also a PDF pattern for the PDF part of my website. And I actually was inspired by something that Danielle already made, and so I just sort of reworked the components and strung it onto some pipe chain,
Oh, love.
and then added the end caps to them too. So
Love.
this was a really fun one, and
I
I
love
love a
it.
good bib. You know.
Yeah, same. Really great, Nealay.
Thank you. This one we're working on. I think we're going to do this Sunday, Danielle.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and so I think this will be a really fun demo. But it's just like, we've all swirled in our notebooks with some markers and things, right? We probably still do that today,
Yes.
Yeah, right?
but yeah, we're doing this together. So there is a schedule on there, but it is fake news. We had to move things around.
Yeah, we did. We moved things around.
We moved
But
things around.
And I'll show everybody. We'll go over, Nealay, to your website after you're done, and I'll show
Yeah.
everybody to find it.
The website is updated, so that's going to be the sole source of truth. Whereas the print stuff was done too far in advance, I think, before we talked about everything. Look at this, you guys.
I
That's
love
so
that.
cool.
Look at those beads.
This was what I think for me, the gem duos were a real knockout project for. So I'm really excited to do this one again with using the pipe chain. But we put memory wire in it. So that's memory wire and attached it to a clasp.
Very
And it
smart.
gives it its shape. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah,
And
love it.
then just a simple little like fringe earring, nothing too crazy. We did a little scroll at the top to kind of hide the ends of the pipe chain, through an earring finding on top, and then,
Yeah,
I
look,
used
that looks great.
I kind of did a color block, but you know what? I would actually change this project, Kate, to the mix that you made.
To this right here.
I think that to me, I don't know why I didn't think about doing that earlier, but then I was like, we all have ideas to make things better. So that's sort of what I've got cooking over on Silver Silk Sundays with Danielle.
Oh, love it, Nealay. It really looks great. Well, thanks I'm so glad we got your projects in. We don't want to make you late for the meeting, but
To that here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
looks great. I love it.
Thank you guys. Aw.
Pretty.
You guys I'm excited for the projects, and I think Danielle and I are both excited to, do more neon notebook things together
Yeah.
whenever we can.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I love it. Let me show you. I'm going to navigate around so you folks can find everything. So Nealay, do you have anything else you want to add for us, or
I don't think so. You guys continue to enjoy the show. I'm so sorry I had to duck out, but happy Friday, and grab both the project box and the extras and the leftover silver silk kits that I guess I'm probably gonna run out after the show anyways. But at least Kate's got extras that you guys can grab from the store. So
well,
that's the
grab
best
your
way.
extras while we can. And Nealay, that looks great. I'm super excited to see what else you have cooked up. So have a fantastic weekend, my friend. And
All
I'm
right.
going to show everybody where we're going here. So talk to you soon. All right. So Danielle, let me pull up Bead Shop here. I'm going to go here to the home page. Let me share my screen. Wasn't that fun? Those were beautiful.
I had seen his bracelet with the way he used those mini duos, and it blew me away. And like I agree with Terry. She said it looks like stained glass, kind of.
Yeah, it
So
was
pretty.
really good. I loved
Art
it.
glass. She said art glass.
So here is, oh, let me take this. Sorry, it has my thing there. There we go. All right. So here, what we have on Bead Shop, right here at the beginning, you can see, you can find Neon Notebook in a couple of places. You can go to the shop tab and go to the pull down, Danielle Wickes Box and Components, or while it's still on the homepage, you can shop all things Neon Notebook. So we'll go there and you'll see here in the number 1 position, if you want to grab another Neon Notebook, you can. There's still some available. They're right there, and you can put that into your cart. You can also find the extra components, which are here, including the mini duos, that half moon round, the star. And as you scroll down, you can see everything that's extra right there. The toggles, the mixes, stuff like that. As we continue on, you can see there's some studio basics that Danielle said that she was using in her projects. So you can see, oh, Danielle, we didn't show, we need to go back and show your final, what you did with the tiger mix and the stretch party. We'll finish up those. But there's some basics there, and that also includes that light orchid Ceylon that you used. And then if we go back, we go over to the project box tutorials. Let's click there. This takes you right over to Danielle Wickes's page, and you'll see here that the projects are here. You were talking about the pattern PDF, Danielle. So if you click over on Danielle's site, you'll see that the pattern PDF is right here. And then you'll go along and you'll see, let me go back. Can I go back? Hang on. Let me reshare here.
Let's just see a question from Vaughn. She's saying, is the fringe on the loom bracelet done off loom? Yes, correct. It is. The loom is done alone. And then you get the project off the loom and you take care of the ends, leaving a long warp strand on each side to attach
great.
your. And it's cool because you use that extra long warp you get from the method I used to weave in to run that fringe down the side. It's really nice.
That's great. And you can see the loom pattern is there for that wild loom. Here's the pattern party. And you've got the patterns as PDFs. You're going to do the mini gem weave and then the wrap up party. Make sure and mark your calendars for March 28th when Danielle and I and Nealay will be back. Here's Nealay's calendar for Neon Notebook. So we'll click over. It'll show Nealay's page over on silversilkandmore.com. And you'll see all the materials. There's the bundle insert, and here's the tutorials that are all here. So you'll find all of these and all of the PDF patterns that are there. So you can find all of that with Nealay.
Somebody asked what kind of loom she's going to use.
Oh, Danielle, what kind of loom are you going to be using?
So I used the jewel loom, but really any loom is going to work. Just you don't want to cut your warps at the end if you like doing the method where you pull the warps in.
Okay.
But you could also just weave in your warp ends too. Either way is going to work. If you weave in, you're going to need to add a thread to do your fringe, but that's not the end of the world. So there's like more than one way.
Okay. I'll add our can you add it to the to the Studio Essentials? We have our Ojibwa loom that we love too, so we'll link it there.
Yeah, that's a great loom too. So like just your favorite loom.
Comfort loom will also work. I want to do one last thing. Let me share my screen one more time and then we'll answer a couple more questions. Sorry, let me go back to there, share screen. Let me find the right. screen. Hang on. There we go. There it is. Okay, if we go back here and we go back to tutorials, we have a, where did it go? We're going to do on March 6th. Can you see this bonus class, the Tutti Frutti bracelet with me? And then the Tiger Gems and the Stretchy Party dates, those will be coming up. But I wanted to show you, Danielle and I, on the 6th, I just launched this today. So let me stop sharing my screen. Let me show you this. The Tutti Frutti beads, the check glass fruit beads that I had been promising. These just launched today. On the 6th, I'm doing a project with this, with a couple of the components and stuff that are in Danielle's project box. But look at how great this looks with that mix, right? So these just launched. You can find it in the Just In. It's also in our table cut strands. So we do, if you want to pick that up today, those are there as well. And so there's a question, Danielle, let me take this out and let me put you back up on the screen here if you want to scoot your camera. Oh, no, we need to look. Sorry, I lied. We'll look at that. We'll do the questions, but I'm going to solo layout you. Let's talk about those stretch bracelets and that gem, the tiger gem necklace that you did.
Yeah. So I was thinking stretchy bracelet party and just getting all of you guys to join me, anyone who's free. And I haven't scheduled it yet because I wanted to check dates with you guys.
Yeah.
But I just kind of went crazy. I made things that I thought were pretty. So like I took in my case, I used it as a charm. I really think you can use that in any way possible. Like it's gorgeous no matter what you do with it. This one ended up being my favorite because it's just, this kind of stringing where you have a different check bead for, every time you add. So
yeah, love it.
And then do you remember patterning with stones?
Yes.
I made a stretchy patterning with stones.
Yeah, you did. It looks really great.
I love the oblong because you can hide it in the bead because the knot, it just snuggles in. And then I went a little crazy with the 8-0 mix and the mini gem duo. And this is a stretchy bracelet.
Really nice. And I'm really excited about this opalon that you had us add. I've been used it. I made a sample piece with it and I made it actually for Chris to wear. And we've been kind of testing it out. I love it. It really adds, it's really, really durable. And I love how you can attach it, use it with a needle. And again, we have it in the white, but we also have it in black, and we have the sampler cards that have all 3 sizes on them. So if you want to try that sampler, you could.
Yeah, absolutely. And the black would be nice in this one.
Yeah.
Because I could use the white, but it would really blend nicely in there. That's just herringbone, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. And Danielle, it looks like what you did with those mini duos, that there are 2 and you strung it on a double strand. Am I right? So there's
this is actually stitched with Fireline.
Oh, I see.
At the end, I ran the.
I see.
I just super cheated for how to finish it.
Really great. Really great. But still,
and it ended up looking really cool from the side, I thought.
Yeah.
Because originally I had planned for it to be kind of like the top, but I like it better like that when I'm wearing it. But then when you're looking down on your arm, you see the gems, the gem duos in there.
Those mini duos are so great. So let's talk about, there's a question Lisa just brought up. Are we going to need Ceylon? Why don't you show your Ceylon project right there?
Oh, yes. So this one, I did grab some Ceylon that is in, I believe you said this was the orchid.
Yeah, and it's in the regular Ceylon, I think you use the size.
Yeah, and it was regular, and it fits really nicely through the 8-0 seed beads as well as the gemstones. And this one, I'm going to do a pre-recorded video because you know how with macrame the steps are do this 15 times and stuff like
Right,
that. So
right.
I'm going to show how this was made. It's actually really easy. I had a single strand of seal-on, and then I brought on 3 larks knotted and 3 larks knotted on each side. I
Mhm.
did a little bit of knotting to bring it over the first gem, and then this is just the lark's head knots.
Right.
And then I just kind of attached one and then did another arm and attached it, did another arm, attached it, and then just brought these into the center.
It
underneath.
really looks great. And yeah, you use the orchid, but we carry so many colors of the Ceylon and regular. We also carry neons. If you really
Ooh.
wanted to make neons, have some neons. You could also, I know, Danielle, how you're going to finish this. You could, did you finish it just with the thread?
I kind of got a little lazy here at the end and just did a silk wrap.
No, I don't think it's lazy at all. I think that's a great, a fun way to do it and just have that be a focal. But you could also string beads. You could get some more table cuts. You could get some semi-precious. You could get whatever you wanted there and string up the sides if you wanted it to be more beaded. It's really, I think it lends itself really well to a bunch of different finishing styles.
Absolutely. And like you could even end one of those strands and just string seed beads, like you're saying, some more beading would be good.
Right. Really, really great. And again, really choose the Ceylon color that speaks to you. We've got the orchid linked in the Studio Basics, but you could go to our regular Ceylon category and just go for it. Find a color that you really love and do it that way. I can't wait to make this. This is going to be fun.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to share it. I was just even thinking, like, wouldn't teal be cool? Because it would pull the.
Yeah, I was definitely
God.
thinking teal would be really great with this.
That
Really
would be
great.
super fun.
And
and it wears.
Oh, what's that? Sorry.
It wears on when you wear it. It wears really nicely.
Oh, very nice. I love it. And you could. We do have a few extra of those Tiger Gem mini strands. So if you wanted an extra to have one in your project and then kind of stock up on one for this project, we only have 20 left in stock. So grab that one, is super limited. So make sure if you want one, get it into your cart and check out along with that retro rainbow check glass strand. Those are really super special. I really love those. Danielle, there was another question about the herringbone. You touched on it. Did you make it in separate pieces or is it all one piece?
It's all one rope.
Love it.
So basically just one really long rope. And then at the very end, when it was all done and woven in, I grabbed some of the Apollon, doubled it, and used a looming needle, one of those long looming needles, to bring it. You could also just make one with some 24 gauge wire, like a long needle for it, and just bring it through that way too. But even just like the regular collapsible eye needles, you just bring it through, and the way that it's stitched is this is kind of open right here. So you know how sometimes it's hard to get something to feed through? Well, you could come out here and go back in. Come out here, go back in, so that you can get yourself around. And that's what I ended up actually doing. So
nice. Oh, it really looks great. What an ensemble of projects, I'll tell you. People are really saying they're so inspired by the box, which is great. I love it.
Thank you.
That's your gem duo.
Yeah,
did we miss that one?
No, this one's scheduled, but I have it set for us to do it together because I had an idea since you're
yes, it's this one on March 20th, right? We're doing that one.
Yeah, and if you like that, I was thinking since you're having other colors, it sounds like you're adding.
Yeah, shall I send you some other colors?
We could do it like an ombre or something. We could do something really crazy.
Sure. Let me, Miranda.
It looks so cool.
Let's make sure to get Danielle one of each of those today. They're on their way. Let's send those. Let's send a set to Nealay and to Danielle. The gem duos, mini duos. So you guys will both have them. And we need to send Nealay some charms.
Yeah, so that's the so far More ideas keep happening. I'd like to do different versions of these patterns with different colors because of
Yeah.
all the different mix opportunities we could. And then I had another one of these in mind where I thought I could cut down the amount of the black I was using because I ran out. Like I
Mhm.
could make it so that it's polka dots instead of stripes.
Yeah, it really is great. And this really shows just the variety of what you can make, with your pieces plus Neelay's piece. And then I am super excited for this Tutti Frutti um, piece. Um, I know what I'm doing. I think I
You
might.
do.
I think so. Well, I'm gonna work on it. I think I'm either gonna use Chinese knotting cord or I may also use Ceylon. We'll see how this goes. But I'm excited. I'm excited
Can't
for
wait.
it. These are gonna be a lot of fun.
I cannot wait to see what you do. So I have that strand too. So I'm excited.
Oh, good. Okay, just making sure that you have one because
I
we'll
have it.
we'll
Yeah.
and I'll make sure and send you exactly what you need. Here's a final look at all of Danielle's right here before we have her
Oh,
turn
yeah.
her camera around. Really great. And remember, you can go to that project page if you just go right to the page over on Bead Shop, and it'll link to all of those tutorials. So it'll be great. It'll be great. Let me remove this, and then Danielle, when you're ready to turn your camera around, we'll be good to go. There we are.
I love these earrings. I got to pop them on.
Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, those are the ones that you were wearing, right? Yeah,
Yeah, but they need the stars now. I feel like
I love them. I was wearing these that I did a while back. Let me just show these again. This would also work with our hoops that I did. We could do that. It would be really fun in this mix. And then I could put like one of the fruit right there where that brio is.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. That is
That
so
would
summer too.
I wear these all the time. These are in my heavy jewelry rotation for sure. I love them.
They're so pretty. I love the stone, the brio in the center.
Yeah, they're pretty light, and I have no idea what did we call it. Do you have any idea what these earrings are, Miranda?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find them. It's probably under brick stitch, I think, because I think this is brick. I think underneath there on the dancer earrings or something. I'll find them. I'll put them on the homepage. I'll link them in the newsletter. Danielle, what a home run you and Nealay with this. And I
Thanks.
will verify with Micah. Crazy how many projects are included. Not only do you make all of those PDFs and all of those, but Nealay makes some great tutorials. We're going to add a tutorial with these guys here. There is so much value added with these boxes and these bundles. They are in limited supply. So once we sell out, that's it. We're moving on to the next one. So if you folks loved it, if you want to pick up an extra box, if you just want to pick up some components, you can find it. You can find it all here on Bead Shop, and we'll have them until we sell out. I can't wait. We're gonna do. I mean, I don't want to talk about the wrap-up party, but we are having a wrap-up party in a month. We'll wrap things up, and then the following week or the week after, we'll be moving on to the next line. Oh, and the next one. And oh, perfect. Under garland earrings, Starlight. These are called Starlight, and it's under our garland earring project. So that's great. Miranda will link it. I should make another pair of these in the neon notebook colorway because these are so fun.
I could totally see them with that Tutti Frutti strand, kind of like a little cluster of fruit.
Right there. Wouldn't that be fun? And it is such an amazing value. Danielle, you've jam-packed these boxes with really beautiful, curated pieces. So it's really fun. And I think that this neon notebook really brightens up everybody's winter, right? Winter into spring for sure.
Yeah, some much needed pops of warmth.
Yeah, for
Really fun
sure.
time with that.
For sure. And Morphing Designs, did you get your shipping confirmation? Let's make sure, because everything that has been everything is shipping, so we'll make sure that yours gets out, but we look for them and we ship them. All of the pre-sales should have been shipped, so we want to make sure that's all done. Yes, it's very Carmen Miranda, Rachel R. That's right. We're going to Carmen Miranda it up. Right. Okay, it is traveling. Okay. Shoo, it'll get to you. Sometimes it takes, when it leaves our eager hands to get into your eager hands. Sometimes the post office likes to send it on a little vacation. So I promise.
Scenic route.
Right. It takes the
Yeah.
scenic route. So if I had my way, I would just travel and knock on your door and hand it to you. But that would mean I'd have to travel to almost 200 locations, which is okay with me too. But, Well, Danielle, thank you so much again, as always. We will see you. We're going to start up on some of these tutorials, so I can't wait to bead together for sure. It's going to be fun times. So I really appreciate you. Yeah, us too. Well, thank you.
We're back together next Friday, right? I think it is next Friday.
I think it is already next Friday. It'll be here. It'll be Friday before we know it. Where's it? It'll be March. Next week will be March, which I also wanted to mention before I sign off. On March 1st, you're going to see our monthly mix drop. The monthly mix, and Danielle, I'm going to drop one into your package we're sending you today. The monthly mix, and I'll put this heart in there for you too. I'll put that in there in your little package, or your little package. I'm focusing on a lot of bead embroidery for you folks next month. We already started it last week. The monthly mix that's dropping, we're doing women artists all month. All year, thank you. Year, month, day, whatever it is. This is a textile artist that we're highlighting. You'll see on the 1st, it'll all drop on the website. But the mix is really focused for bead embroidery. So it's going to have bugles. It has spacers, Miyuki spacers. It has some A-dots. It has some drops. It has some tilas. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's going to be all for bead embroidery. I think it's going to be fun. So you'll see that drop on the 1st. And then you'll see me. Sorry, I don't know something happened here.
Keep going.
Something. You'll see it. And on the 1st, I'm going to be doing some more bead embroidery with it. So it's going to be fun. I think you folks will love it. But so Danielle, stay tuned. I'll send one of those in your little box.
I can't wait.
All right. Perfect. Well, and let me second that. Thank you, Myra, for the inspiration. We do love all of these projects, and we really appreciate you all for watching. So thank you, Danielle. Another home run, as always. And I'll see you next Friday, a week from today. We'll be back together.
And hopefully see some of you guys tomorrow for our earrings.
Yes, that's right, for your live. And is it scheduled already? Because I'll link it in the newsletter tonight.
Nope, I need to launch it right after this. I didn't want it to go live before. It might be a spoiler for folks, so I'll do it right after this.
Perfect. And I'll put it in the newsletter. So thank you, everybody. Stay tuned to your newsletter for this weekend. And I'll link everything so you can really navigate. But you can find everything. Just jump over to that project page for Neon Notebook, and or the collection pages, and you'll see that row there, and you'll be able to navigate it easily that way. All right. Another one down. Thanks, Danielle. We'll talk to you soon. And thanks so much, everybody. We really appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye, all.